Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to Just Fun Stuff, another Just Fun tour, and welcome to the island of Cheeky. Now, Cheeky is a fall island, it is a city island, it is a fun kind of silly play on fall and other things, so I can't wait to get into it, see what it is like. So let's not hesitate, let's take a look at this map. There are absolutely no waterways, and it doesn't look like a set residential area. It looks like it's all kind of throughout the island. It also looks like there's no inclines that I can see. Like, no, it looks flat from this end, which makes sense if it's a city. So I guess we will find out. Let's take a look at our villagers. We have Mira. There's Kid Cat, Simon, Sherry, there's Stinky, Frida, Victoria, we have H&S, Knox, and Lucky, and the dream address is at the bottom. So if you want some fun fall feelings, type it in, come along with me. You can save it for another time, and as always, it'll be in the description with the creator's information. That is Storybrooke, ACNH. Go check them out, give them a follow as well. So talented. With that being said, let's head in to Cheeky. Right away, you know that you are in a city. Look at these builds behind you. You have stores, you have shops, you have so much layering, amazing customs. We are off to a good start. This just caught me out of the corner of my eye. I don't know which direction I wanted to start in, but we have a Spirit Halloween, and that is a must for any fall town. I love that. Buy one, get one for... What does the sign say? I feel like I need to go a little further. Stones? BOGO. Buy one, get one. Oh, headstones. Buy one, get one. Headstones. Oh, that's too funny. That is too funny. Then we come up to Nook's Cranny, which is just Nook's Cranny. And I mean, that is kind of to be expected in a city island. I wouldn't expect any less. Going a little further, trick or treat. You have Frida's Diner. I love this. It's kind of giving a retro feel without being too retro. I don't know if that's what they're going for, but it's giving retro, and I'm kind of loving it. The trick or treat sign is just so cute. You got the little treat basket on the table, the little gyroids outside. There's candy everywhere. That's just so cute, and the builds are beautiful. All right, going a little further. I don't think I'm going to go up. I think I'm going to continue going across, because this brings us to our very first residence house. Look, they've got spray paint outside. They've got their pumpkins and treats set up. The car all parked in the garage. The dog outside. Like, this is so cute. It's giving little, like, suburban feelings. But this villager is home, so let's go inside and say hello. Okay, it is looking like the interior is just their interior. So I don't know if the villager houses are done or not. And again, we're never mad at that because the villagers like their stuff. They brought it with them. Back outside on Cheeky and heading a little further across. Okay, I was just checking. I wasn't sure if we were meant to go on the beaches, but it appears that they are blocked off, which makes sense because this is a city suburban style island. We come up to another villager home, and they are not home, so we'll have to test our theory at another house. But look at the little, like, the customs in front of the house. Can we just take time to appreciate the layout of these houses as well? Look at the garage and the car that is parked on the other side. Like, it's so pretty. All right, we're gonna follow. Hi, Sherry. Oh, that's not Sherry. I feel so bad right now. Called you Sherry and you're not. I'm sorry. All right, following the streets and going around, you come to, oh, the main house. And look at the pool. I love, again, little attention to detail. The little bugs on top of it because the pool has been closed for the season. It's got the cover on it. That's such a good custom. But it's all closed up because clearly it is fall. The weather is cooler. The leaves have changed. But look at these houses and the yards and the garages. I just love the way they're put together. But this is a main house, so let's go and see if it has been done. And it has been. Look at, it's giving, is that the Ghostbusters symbol? I think it is. I need to spin from, oh, I can't get a good look at it from whatever angle I'm at. Can I look up? It is too. I can't get the full thing into my frame, but that is definitely the Ghostbusters symbol up on the wall. That's so cute. I love really good customs. But look at this living room. It is giving very retro with the way it's set up. Look at, even the TV is old. So I'm wondering if this is meant to be like a retro style town. I guess we will figure that out as we head through further, but that is the feeling I'm getting so far. The upstairs is still a work in progress. Maybe they're just moving in and getting stuff unpacked. Same thing with downstairs. So it is just the main room in the house that is decorated, but it is decorated so cute and it has such cute customs. We are not disappointed. Right, we are back outside, leaving the main house. Like, look at how cute these yards are. I love all the little driveways, the cars, the way they're all built and put together. Just so cute. So many customs. Look at the face on the chip bag. It looks scared, which is actually kind of funny. But they've got this blanket up for stargazing. They've got the microscope out. Or telescope, sorry, not microscope. Totally polar opposite ends of that. But we are at another villager house and they are home. So let's go test our theory and see if it is decorated. And it is. See, this is why you go in houses, because you never know if anything's done. And this is Frida. So clearly this is like the playthrough of Frida's Diner. Like, this is the interior to Frida's Diner. That is so good and such a smart idea. If you're going to use a custom like that, you have the villager on your island, probably purposely, and then you set up their house to be what that build was. I love that. I love interactive. We know this. So it's like seeing it outside and then being able to go inside, and it's just done so nicely. And it definitely has that retro diner feel to it. So good. I love that. That is why you explore all the houses, because you never know what you are going to come across. All right, we are going to head. Do I keep going back and then work my way around? I'm not sure. I think we're just going to head and continue going down these streets. Have we seen these? I don't even know. We'll have to check that out. I don't want to miss anything, but you know me. If you've watched my videos enough, you know sometimes I get way ahead of myself and then I got to backtrack. But we are at another villager house. They are unfortunately not home, but again, I love the attention to detail. I love that this one, the garage, is giving more like shed feelings as opposed to like a big fancy garage in like the more suburban-y part. Like, this feels like a separate part of town, if that makes sense. Heading across further. Yeah, see? I am definitely getting a different feeling from this side of the island. The other side is feeling very suburban. It's got the really nice yards with the basketball hoops, the swimming pool, the nice garages. These have like sheds with boarded up windows, and there's not as much aesthetically pleasing things going on with the yard, and I'm kind of loving that. I'm kind of loving that shift. All right, heading, oh, that's resident services. So we have seen, yeah, the Spirit Halloween. So we haven't missed anything on that end. So let's, should we go down? Can we go down and around resident services and make our way back? I'm not even sure, but this is where we came in. Oh, the pumpkin patch. How cute. You can come and pick a pumpkin, pay for it. Look at, I love the little setup to pay. They've got little treats set out for the kids too, so you can pick your pumpkin and get a little treat. Again, I love the customs, and I love anything that gives like that farmy aesthetic, because it works everywhere. City, not city, suburban, like even like inner city. When you put a little garden in, they look so good. All right, going up around resident services, around the pumpkin patch, and it brings us to another villager home. Again, this driveway giving off a little more suburban feelings. It's got the nice basketball hoop and the really nice garage and car parked out front, and a very pleasing yard with flowers and the puppy in it, but they are not home, so we are not going to know what's going on inside that house. All right, let's move up a street and work our way across. We come to another villager home, and they are home. So I'm kind of, again, intrigued to see if this is decorated, if it's not, if it has anything to do with maybe something that's a build on the island. We're not going to know till we go inside, so let's go inside and check it out. Now we are at Sherry's house, and I still apologize and feel really bad about the other one. But it is definitely not done in any particular way other than the items that Sherry brought with her that she loves, and we love that for her. All right, we are back on the streets of Cheeky, heading a little further, and we come to another villager house, and again, the really pleasing yard with the lovely garage and all the lovely decor outside, a basketball rolling around on the streets, and they are home, so I'm very excited to go inside and say hello. Definitely Victoria's stuff. I love it though. This is actually one of my like all-time favorite houses. I love the wall, the people cheering. I love the little like springy ponies that are doing the race on the floor. Like the whole thing is just super cute. Definitely one of my favorite houses. So definitely not disappointed that it hasn't been decorated. All right, we are back outside, and again, we're just following the streets, kind of working our way up and down, and we come to Able Sisters, which is a costume shop. I love the custom for the sign or banner, I guess, that's hanging out front. You've got balloons set up, but yes, it totally makes sense. Able Sisters, obviously a clothing shop. They're going to have costumes, and the best part is if your costume doesn't fit, they can tailor it specifically to you, and that's phenomenal. All right, working our way a little further, we come to what looks like an old park, but it's a little bit like overgrown, but definitely a nice little area to come and relax in the middle of the city. I love the little bats everywhere, little customs. They're sitting here eating cookies, playing chess in the middle of a park. Beautiful. Working our way again further up the street, and we are coming to OK Motors. I love this, and it is definitely giving that retro feeling. So I'm feeling like this is like an older style city because everything about it feels very retro, very old. But I love this build. I love the garage, the customs, the simple panels, the layering of everything. It's just so good. Moving along, we have Red's Arcade. I love the colors of the custom that they're using, and look at all the little arcade games and toys and games out front. Like, this is just so cute. And then Frida's Diner. Again, we've seen two. We saw the other one. There is two, right? Like I'm not crazy because we're at the back of the island now. So, yeah, there's like a main one. Maybe it's like a chain. It's a chain restaurant. So you have Frida's up front, and then for the other people on the other side of town, there's also a Frida's diner. It's like you find a McDonald's on every corner. Here in Animal Crossing, it's Frida's diner. Right next to the little basketball court. Moving our way a little further. What do we got going on here? It looks like apartment complexes. Or like townhouses. But I really, really like the builds. They're really, really good. They're really layered. We know I love simple panel builds. And then to have the transportation station, or it's not the transportation station, it's like the shed flipped around in behind. It just looks so good. And there it is again. We have the Ghostbuster symbol again on the shirt that is hanging on the clothesline of this little townhouse at the back of town. I love it. I love Ghostbusters. Look at these townhouses, though. They're so... I see it again. I miss Ghostbusters. You know what? I have not watched it in forever, and this is making me want to go back and revisit it. Going further through the town. Funeral... Lucky's last stop. That feels so unlucky. Like, I get Lucky runs it. Headstones or BOGO. Like, buy one, get one. I mean... That's just smart planning, if anything. Lucky's Last Stop Funeral Home. It's one of those ironic names for a shop. We have Flicks movie theater, and they are currently playing Beetlejuice. However, Ghostbuster symbol in the front. So I feel like they're playing it now that this is like feeling like a retro island, though. Is this like when it first came out? Because it came out roughly around the same time as Beetlejuice, I believe. I am not 100% sure, but I think maybe. So maybe this is, I'm going to say that this for me is a very retro feeling island, and I'm kind of loving it. And again, loving the builds, the layer, the customs. I love islands like this. I love suburban city islands. Right, following the streets around, we come to the museum, and the museum is in full museum form, but again, it's giving not museum, it's giving mausoleum. And I did look that up, by the way, after my last video, and I am correct. Mausoleum, where they have people interred, is that what I believe it said, inside the little cases inside the mausoleum. But then outside you've got the graveyard, which is actually very peaceful feeling. It's not scary. Like, I've been to spooky islands where, you know, they're kind of half dug and you've got skeletons in them, but this is, it's a peaceful resting place. So they go to Lucky's Last Stop, and then they work their way over here. All right, going a little further through town. Have we... Yes, we already saw those houses. Have we seen these houses? The car doesn't look familiar. The broken car doesn't look, nor does the pool. So no, I don't think we've been to this villager's house, which is awesome because they're home. So let's go inside and say hello. Okay, this is giving very much funeral home. Or is it giving like temple? Church? I don't know. The caskets with the candles on it. Now, I can't tell if this has been done. I feel like it has been. I'm not 100% sure because I've never seen this particular villager's interior. So, if you know, let me know. But if it is their actual interior, it's so very fitting for this island. All right, we are back outside, going a little further down the street, and we come again to another villager yard, but they are not home. All right, going. Oh, no, see, we have not. That's Frida's Diner. That's the basketball court. I didn't see this before. They have a little park that's set up. It's so cute. And then Able Sisters we did see, so let's work our way down and across a little further. We have more villager houses, and I think, yes, we have definitely been to these ones because it's right by resident services. And then down further, I'm just making sure we haven't missed anything. Any of the houses? No, we've been to all, and that is resident services. We've been behind resident. Have we been behind resident services? I just want to, again. Yes, we have. Okay, I think the streets are very, 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 they're very windy here on Cheeky. But we have been, yes, the pumpkin patch, all the way around Cheeky now, and it is a cheeky little town. And here's our island owner, Annie. Cheeky little monkey. See? I was not incorrect. The island is exactly what the island is named after. It's a cheeky little island. You kind of get yourself twisted and walked around. I love that it is a flat suburban island. I love the fall feeling. I love the customs. I love everything about it. It's such an amazing island. You can tell how much time and effort went into creating this in the builds. It's phenomenal. I am, however, gonna go ahead and end my tour here. I want to thank you guys for coming and exploring and getting kind of a little bit lost and twisted around here on Cheeky with me. And if you had as much fun as I did, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. As always, thank you for doing that. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, just coming along with me, listening. It means absolutely everything to me. Thank you so much. And as always, you know, I'm going to be back with more Animal Crossing videos.